Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. We are here with Geoffrey in the city of Coral, standing just outside the Mages Guild. And we have just earned our recommendation.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I thought about it when I was younger, but it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, we just got our recommendation. The guild master, the local guild master, was worried about a high elf woman named Earana, who was apparently a known troublemaker and was in town asking around about stuff, but refusing to approach the guild as she was at it. And he was concerned that she might be up to no good and tasked us with figuring it out. She told us she wanted a fancy magic book. A book, moreover, that she insisted we wouldn't be able to read, and she was actually correct about that. And the people in this game are still rather uncanny valley, but the landscape, the textures, all of that, it's getting pretty darn close to photorealistic. Well, anyway, Earana wanted this book that she said we wouldn't be able to read, but she could. And so, to try to ingratiate ourselves with the Mages Guild, when her back was turned, we went back in and told the guildmaster, the Argonian Tikius, about this, and he ordered us to go find this book, but then bring it to him rather than to her, which we did. But as I've mentioned, Geoffrey is holding a bit of a grudge, because the Mages Guild was massively unfair to him by falsely accusing him of theft and booting him out of the guild for a while, and forcing him to do some incredibly ridiculous menial work to get back in their good graces. Now, the Coral Mages Guild wasn't directly involved in that, but Mages Guild is Mages Guild. So, he ingratiated himself to them, but then he took the book back from them, and now he is going to deliver it to Earana, just to see what she's willing to give him for it. She's supposed to be in here, if I remember correctly. Let's see.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
That's so sad.
No doubt.
Leave me alone. Hurry up before I change my mind.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
Where is she?
I thought about it when I was younger, but it just wasn't for me.
Bye.
How do you do?
Was I wrong? Is she not in here? Where could she be then?
An honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? Whatever you wish.
Darn it, I can't ask her about Earana. I could ask her about Geoffrey. Okay, how about Coral? Maybe this'll give me a clue.
In Coral, we don't think much about what goes on in the Imperial Palace. But these murders, the Emperor and all his sons dead? What's next?
Okay, she unfortunately does not have any useful
Be
info.
seeing ya.
Okay, what does the quest say? Unfinished business? No, that's not what I'm doing right now. Coral recommend. Okay, this might be new. Okay. I shall have to tell Earana, but where is she? Could it be that in the remaster you can't do both? In old Oblivion, when you gave the book to one of them and then told the other, they ordered you to get it back for them. Okay, so where is she? If it's now telling me that I have to inform... Oh, there she is.
Complain about living in Coral. We've got everything you need.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Still hanging around here? I thought she would be at the
Hi there.
inn.
What?
What's going on with you? How I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
It's in my inventory right now.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right. We can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book.
Relax,
Bring it to
lady.
me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
Wow, you're the one who failed to ingratiate yourself with the guild properly so that you can't actually do what you want on your own, but you call me incompetent? You aren't very smart, are you? Oh, sure, I'll go get it for you.
Of course you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
I saw some mud crabs.
So where are you going to wait?
Any progress yet? You should be working on getting the book for me.
I already had it, you
Don't
impatient.
want to fail me again.
I already had it, you impatient hag. And seriously, don't you threaten me. Better spellcasters than you have learned the hard way not to trifle with Geoffrey. Anyway, here you go.
I believe I've made myself more than clear.
I already have it. What is wrong with this game?
I believe I've made myself more than clear. I want that book, and I You too. I avoid.
Okay. That's Elder Scrolls jank for you.
Avoid those things whenever I can. Back again, are you?
Again, I already had it. Before you lost your temper and started screaming at me, you dim-witted clown. Here's the book.
Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be here until I've finished my work. but please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see.
Good day.
Be seeing you.
Okay, finally. Okay, 1 day's time. And it is currently 6 in the evening. Let's go hang out in the Fighters Guild. Why not? Away from the prying eyes of Tikius and the rest of the Mages Guild. Cheap wine. Tamika's Westwheel wine. Bottoms up, my fellow fighters. Nice reward from a hard day's work. Now then. Let's just sit here for 23 hours. We shall assume that Geoffrey maybe did a bit of training down in the basement, ate some food, got a good night's sleep. All stuff that you do on an ordinary day.
Greetings.
I heard there's a new shipment of weapons at Fire and Steel. Have you been recently?
Hey, he's
I haven't
moonwalking
been
up
in
the
a while,
stairs.
but it's always nice to stop in and chat with Rashida. Plus, she always gives a better deal to her friends.
Moonwalking up the stairs.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kabach. The whole town destroyed. Only a few survivors.
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
Bye.
You too.
Is it just me, or did she actually go over to the inn back in old Oblivion?
Hello.
I don't remember
Have
her
you seen the
sticking around
Briands
like
and
this.
Their dogs.
Odd folks, the way they dote on those dogs. They're not hurting anyone, though, so it's no concern of mine.
See you.
You too.
Okay, then. That makes it 6 p.m., I do believe.
Hello.
Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
I've never really thought about it. I've heard the money is good, but that's a bit too much risk for me.
So I've heard.
Good day.
How are you?
Not bad.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Hey!
Be seeing you.
I'm listening.
Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you. I've committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful.
Well enough. Blessings of the Divines upon you.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye and good riddance. What a child. Ah, well. Let's see, where was that? Aha, Earana's notes. My dear helper, most of the text you've given me is well beyond your comprehension, I'm afraid. I found one section, however, that had been appended by the keepers of the Imperial Watch, and their notes will be of use to you. Return to the ruins of Cloud Top. There you should find a section of pillar that looks remarkably unlike any other stonework present. The carvings on this pillar were made by the Aylieds, and the pillar has been infused with significant power. The following was scribbled in the margins of the book, presumably by the same men who took the pillar from its original resting place. The notes are smeared in places, so I have included what I could decipher. Do note that this sounds rather dangerous, and take whatever precautions you feel are necessary. Only seems to function outdoors, where it reacts strongly to magic. Terrible power, capable of striking a man dead on the spot. Transported the stone to a secure location in order to study it more fully. Guild wizards brought in to focus power of stone. Several severely injured. Stone finally tuned to react to shock magic. Welkynd stone necessary to harness stone's powers. Success means powers of shock unattainable through other means. From these notes, the original Aylied inscriptions, it seems our Imperial friends were attempting to harness some degree of the Aylied's magical power and were marginally successful. I suggest you procure a Welkynd stone for yourself. Searching Aylied ruins will likely be the quickest method of acquiring one, and return to Cloud Top to cast a shock spell at the pillar. What happens then, I think you can comprehend on your own. Okay. A Welkynd stone, eh? That means going into one of the heathen Aylied ruins. Fah. Well, from what I've heard around town, the closest Aylied ruin would be up here, give or take. Never have been particularly interested in these heathen elves of old. Not with the divines watching over me. But if I need one of their heathen devices to get my holy power, then so be it. And I just noticed I'm still carrying a bear pelt. Well, that's a waste of my... waste of my space? Okay. And a wolf ball. I need to sell both of those. Should have done that while I was waiting in the Fighters Guild all day. But I forgot.
Get a move on.
And of course she's gone. What's the time? Almost 7 o'clock. Well, the guildsmith is gone, but the stores out here should still be open.
What is it now?
I was in Chedenhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Reynold Germain.
Good to know.
See you.
Reynold Germain, some local who traveled across to another town. So what?
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Seedneus, the proprietor. How can I help you? All right.
Disposition's already fairly high. She likes these two, hates these two. Okay.
Blah, blah. I like that. A lot. Thank you. You can't scare me. Oh, that's great. That's really... Oh, nice. That's just, you're a big fat liar.
Okay, it's not letting me go any further. Alright, I got her a little bit further up.
I see. Be seeing you.
Okay, so... Right, I've removed Beguiling Touch from my list. Oh, wait a second. Ah, blast it. Oh, phooey. Didn't want to do that. Okay, gotta put my mace back. That's better. Okay, let's see now. Magic. Beguiling Touch. Right.
I hope I can help. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Apprentice Mercantile. So I won't be able to push it too high because we're at the same level, but maybe...
I can't make that deal.
Didn't think so. There we go.
You drive a hard bargain. Another satisfied customer. You too.
Alright, we are done here. Let's actually cast that spell too. That will increase our speed a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Right then. So that's pointing that green arrow is pointing the way to where I can get whatever power she was talking about. But I can't actually get it there until I have a Welkynd stone. Okay. My stuff is already starting to degrade a bit. Okay. This is looking promising. Imps. An imp, at least. For a moment there, I thought I was under attack. There's a bear over there, but he hasn't seemed to have spotted me yet. Okay, how far off was I with that marker? A little bit to the north. Okay, so the next way shrine I want to find is down here. Approximately. Rotanda Vale. Heathen Aylied. Heathen Aylied nonsense. Gates open remotely, is it? This is the other way down, isn't it? Looks like it. Yes, okay. Another person? How can I get that down? That didn't work. Didn't think it would. Wow. I can only assume anyone here is up to no good. Let's see if I can lure them out. That would seem to be a no. Can I lure them into the traps?
Am I supposed to be impressed? Die! Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry? This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Missed me. Okay. Mithril boots, really? Okay.
Well met. Do you think what happened to Kabach could happen here?
Keep going. I have what I need. Quite a bit more than what I need, in fact.
understand.
Okay, let's get ready.
Hello? Who's there? You'll never take me down.
Jump on my sword while you can. I'll have you to
Today you
pieces.
die. Show me what you've got.
Okay, let's see here. Restore fatigue. Here we go.
Jump on my sword while you can. Don't feel bad. No one lives forever.
Well. More mithril boots. These guys are big on mithril boots. Okay, apparel's broken. Looks like several pieces got broken. Nope, just the one. Okay.
Hello? Who's there?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Yeah!
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Okay, so far so good. What do we have here? Bread. Orcish shield. Wow. Over encumbered, of course I am. Well, oh, look at that. Ah. Nah. You know what? I think I'm finished. Let's just leave. And let's make sure I don't have any unfortunate conditions. I don't, okay. Now let's not go too quickly. There's traps here. Oh, I missed this before. Potion of Alacrity? Restore speed? Yeah. Oh, and there's something over there. I missed that too. I really wasn't paying attention with that combat going on.
Die, cur!
Oh!
Today you die! Now you will know pain!
Oh!
All right then. What did she get on me? Drain Magicka? Well, that reminds me. That's gonna stop pretty soon. Debilitate? Debilitate tome. School of Illusion, Journeyman Ray. Paralyzed for 3 seconds. I can't use it yet. Not even close. But that'll come eventually. It's a shame I don't have anything to reach those Welkynd stones with. Oh well. Yeah. Oh well. I think I'm done in here. It's currently 5:30 a.m. I wonder how you get back in here. Oh well. I'm finished with this heathen Aylied ruin. Took out a bunch of sniveling bandits. Found some Welkynd stones for the power that Earana promised. Well, 2 bears. Okay. How's my equipment doing, by the way? Not too bad. Definitely need some TLC, though. I've been thinking lately, I would like to start teching up light armor. So maybe I'll replace, like, my gauntlets and boots with, you know, whatever the current level is, mithril at the moment, I believe. Is there a path or something? Not really. Guess I'm just gonna have to go cross country. Oh well, it's not too far at least. Okay, so before I can go up the mountain again to get that power, I really need to unload all the junk that I picked up in the heathen Aylied ruin. From those unworthy bandits. $630.
How are...
Okay. Gotta wait for the smith. Here she is.
It's you. Hi.
Oh, you sound so, unhappy. Have I done something to offend you?
A pleasure to speak with you. Let's do business.
Well, her disposition is pretty good. Let's try pushing it a bit higher. Perhaps even higher?
I can't afford to do that.
Guess not.
That seems a fair price. You drive a hard bargain. That seems a fair price.
Okay, silver war axe, silver war hammer.
A good price for a good customer.
She'll take Welkynd stones, will she? Let's see, defense 10 versus defense 10. Well, since this one gives me some shield, yeah, I think I'll keep it. And I'm not using this anymore, and it's really heavy, so fine. Welkynd stones, though. Almost seems a waste to sell them. Mithril gauntlets. Yeah, you know what? I'm taking them. Going to start wearing mithril boots and gauntlets instead of the dwarven stuff. Let's see. Dwarven gauntlets weigh 8. Mithril gauntlets weigh 2. Dwarven boots weigh 12. Mithril boots weigh 3. And let's get some repair hammers.
That's a good deal. I appreciate your business. Go to it.
Okay, repair. There we go. So even though the defense power is quite a bit lower, I can handle it. And honestly, it looks better. Wish I had a better helmet, but the boots and the gauntlets, you know, they match the rest of his look quite a bit better.
I hope I can help. What can I interest you in?
Okay, you may have these and these. Okay.
Thank you for your business. Good day.
Right then. Time to see if Earana's work actually turned out good. Right, back up we go. Wonder if any new enemies will have moved in since my last visit. Hasn't been that long. Just a couple days. Whoa. Kind of startled me to suddenly run into that. And he's still here. Still has his horns too, even though I took one. Okay. Not too much further. Here we are. Cloud top. All right. So what exactly do I do with the Welkynd stone and all that? Alright, let's see. Earana's notes. Procure a Welkynd stone and return to Cloud Top to cast a shock spell at the pillar. Okay. I have a Welkynd stone, and I have a shock spell. I was struck by lightning and have been granted a powerful new spell. Finger of the Mountain. 194 magicka? Okay, that doesn't do me much good right now, but whatever. Well, viewers, we are at the end of the episode. Interesting episode it's been. We had Geoffrey grow Geoffrey's first delving into a heathen Aylied ruin, and it went okay. He could have gone further, but he was really only there for one thing, and once he had a Welkynd stone, well, a bunch of Welkynd stones really, he didn't need to go any further. Let's see, that should have used up one on. No, it didn't use any of them. He still has all 9 that he had before. Huh. Well, at any rate, an interesting episode. Got in a bit more dungeon delving and sold a bunch of loot in the process. Earned a bunch of loot in the process that we were then able to sell. And got a new magic spell, though it's not going to do us much good for a while, considering we don't have enough magicka to cast it with. But no matter. We will probably use it one day. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. At any rate, interesting episode. Fairly productive too. So, thanks for watching Oblivion Remastered. And in the next episode, we will aim to get down to Skingrad to deal with this Fighters Guild thing, but we're not going to go there directly. We have to stop by the Way Shrine, to get, the last Way Shrine. And we're going to have to make a decision about Waynon Priory. Go in and talk to Geoffrey or not. And either way, we are going to go back to the Imperial City to take care of some stuff there. And then, once that's done, we will head off to Skingrad. So, that's the plan for the future. Whether or not we get to all of that in the next episode, we will have to see. At any rate, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.